Okay. Hi everyone. As much as I'm so happy to see your smiling faces and your wet shiny noses, I want to talk to you about today. Today was not a good day. Today was a day that I lost a patient under anesthesia. It's one of those things that I think every veterinarian goes through in their career. It's tough. It's tough for the veterinary team. It's tough for the client. It's just tough all around, and it really, frankly, it sucks. So I'm just going to give you a little take on the perspective from a veterinarian business owner side. So let me break down the scenario. This patient was a kitten. Awesome kitten. That the role today was for me to not only neuter him, but to do enucleations. He was born with infected eyes. His right eye never developed properly. His left eye wasn't present at all. And they were infected, so they were treating and got to the point where he's ready to be neutered and have the enucleation. Everything went well, you know. As a veterinary medical provider team, your protocols are set to minimize the risk of anesthesia, and we do that as a profession by doing a really good physical exam, listening to the heart, do pre-surgical blood panel, make sure everything's okay that way. His heart sounded great, rate was good. Pre-surgical blood panel indicated that there was just a mild change in a new enzyme marker for kidney function, so we did a urinalysis and everything was fine. So from a metabolic and physical standpoint, he was good for anesthesia, and everything went well. The surgery went well. It was after, in the recovery, that he just crashed after presenting very well. 40 minutes of CPR, and I was fortunate to have a really talented associate with me, so we worked on him, and the team was great, and we worked, and you know, during that time, the owner had come in. She's within the profession, so we had her in the back, and it was not, you know, it didn't end well, and I feel really bad for the person. So, so you go through these things. You deal with the hardships that the pet parent is facing, and you yourself, you're just in shock. You go through different phases of shock. What happened, you know, you think about what you could have done, and I'm going to be second guessing every step I've made for the next months. These are the things that keep me up at night thinking about things. And the other thing is the look I saw on my technician's face, the sadness that, you know, her concern about what role she may have played in this. And you know, my role as the owner is to reassure that, you know, when I look at things objectively, it's been a few hours, so I look at things objectively, that I'm trying to figure out what happened. The two explanations that come to mind are some underlying congenital heart issue that just didn't pick up on physical exam, and the other thing would be some sort of reaction to whatever anesthetic agents, whatever medications we had given during that process. But to reassure my team that they did everything right, and sometimes these are the outcomes that can happen. And inevitably, you get the scenario where you're dealing with something this dramatic, that everyone is pulled in, that it is emotionally, physically draining, and then you have to walk into the room for exam. I had scheduled a new client exam, and luckily my associate took that for me. But I'm at a loss for words, and I apologize. It just sucks. It sucks. What I'm hoping for is that, you know, we talked about this. You know, my role as the owner was to reassure my team that they did a great job, and they did. And they need to know that, and they need to really believe that. And what I want to do is reflect on this, and you know, these are moments that you learn from things. He says he had a whole life ahead of him, and he was a great cat. So hug your loved ones a little closer tonight, and give them that unconditional love they give you. That's all I can say right now. Thanks for listening.